This video is presented by EA Game Changers. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build video, but as you guys can tell again, it is not just any Sims 4 speed build video. We are using the new Sims 4 Island Living expansion pack. So yay, another early access video. Thank you so much to EA for giving me the pack early so I can get my hands on it and tell you guys everything that's good. So this is actually my very first video or build using the pack on my own time. So all of the other videos you've seen over the past week or so have been captured at EA Play. So I went to LA, got the footage, and then took it home with me to edit and stuff, and I've been posting those over the past week. But this build is, I built it in my own home. So I have the pack now full time and I built it at home, and what that means is it's not time constrained. So that's probably like not a big deal for you guys, but for me that's a big deal because at EA Play we only get like a certain amount of time on the computer where we have to capture it or capture our footage, and then like we're done and then we have to go home or not really, but kind of. But then now we have the pack full time for ourselves, so I can just relax with the pack and build what I want on my own time. So that's very good for me and you guys because it means that the builds are going to be a little bit better. Not that much better, I can't promise you that much, but what I can promise you is that the builds are going to be a little bit more detailed. So one thing I feel like I lacked at EA Play was, or with the builds I made at EA Play was, they were kinds of like sparse in a way. Like I didn't really have a lot of clutter in the homes, just kind of placing the furniture so you guys can see what the furniture looks like, because I mainly wanted to focus on showcasing the items for you guys so you guys knew what you were getting if you guys wanted to pre-order or anything like that. But then now I really put a lot of detail into the landscaping, into the clutter, into every little small detail, in my opinion. So that's a little bit more exciting for me, or from a builder's perspective, is getting the pack hands-on so you don't have to like rush anything, because what's worse than rushing a build? Literally nothing. So that being said though, I still think I did pretty well for my first time. If you guys didn't know, that was like my first time being invited on an EA trip, so super exciting. But a lot of people, they've obviously gone to Sims Camp or EA Play last year, so they kind of knew kind of what goes down and the whole time constraint thing and editing your or putting your footage onto your hard drive and stuff. But for me, it was my first time, so I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't realize how stressful it was going to be to have like a timer ticking in the back of on the back of the screen, and knowing that you don't have unlimited time with the pack. I felt personally that it was a little bit stressful, but given that, I feel like I did pretty well because I still got 3 builds out for you guys, and I got to create a sim and a world overview. So I got 5 videos out of it. So I feel like I did pretty well for a first timer, but yeah, you guys can obviously let me know if you thought those builds sucked. You can let me know, but hopefully you guys liked them. I feel like you guys did, so I'm pretty proud of myself for being able to still get those videos out. But anyways, I'm just glad I have the pack full time now, so I'm not being rushed or anything like that. But pretty much, I haven't spoken about the build yet, oops, but pretty much as you guys can see, I am making kind of like a mini resort, mini villa. I don't really know. I was kind of inspired by those homes, those kind of like vacation homes that you see when you want to go to like Bora Bora or anywhere tropical, anywhere luxurious. But they're those overwater bungalows that you kind of, it's like in lieu of a hotel, you stay on like these overwater bungalows, and then like your backyard balcony type of thing just goes right into the water, and you kind of walk up on this deck, and then everyone's like private home is like to the side. Do you guys know what I mean? I hope you guys do. Is this lighting doing it? Is this lighting doing it for me? 1 second. Okay, that kind of fixed it, but kind of not. We're just gonna live with that for now. I live in a high-rise building, and like the sun is reflecting off of this big office building right here and onto my face, so Not cool, but we're gonna work with it. But as you can see, it's kind of like 3 separate homes, but it's all one home. So it's not like a person lives in the left house, a person lives in the middle house, and a person lives in the right house. It's not really like that. As you guys will see, this is all kind of connected. So the middle home is actually like the bathroom, the kitchen, and the dining room. So it's kind of like the common area. And then the left and the right home are 2 bedrooms. So one has just a double bed that can fit like 2 people, and then the other one is like 2 single beds. So if you wanted to, you could make this like a family place and have the kids in one home and then the master bedroom on the left. But I know in my last video someone did comment and mention that like in real life you wouldn't want your parents and kids living or sleeping in separate like structures, because in my last video I did like twin beach villas, and then I had like the kids and parents in separate rooms or separate like houses altogether. And someone did mention that that wouldn't really be great in real life, and I totally agree. That would be very like nerve-wracking. I wouldn't want my kids in a completely different home. So I know if you have a problem with that in The Sims, definitely don't make this a family place. But if you don't have a problem with that, you can make this into a family thing. Put the kids on the right, parents on the left. But anyways, as you can see, I'm doing the landscaping now, and that's one thing that I, really got to take my time with here because I wasn't rushed, and I'm not that great at landscaping. I'm just gonna say it. So I really kind of took my time here, and one thing I find that I do badly with landscaping, and this is why I personally don't think I'm good at landscaping, is I don't know how to make it look messy and natural. I just make it symmetrical. Like I'll do one thing on this side and that side, and as you guys just saw, you probably saw it's done now, but it's very symmetrical. But what I do is, this is like my little trick, is I make it symmetrical, and then what I go in afterwards is I go and delete random stuff. I'll just go and delete like a bush here, a tree there, a flower here, just like randomly, to make it look less symmetrical, make it look a little bit more messy and natural. So that's kind of like my trick, is to do that. So I don't know if that trick will work for you, but it kind of works for me. It's kind of how I get around it, because otherwise it just looks too perfect and symmetrical, and I feel like that doesn't look super realistic, especially in a kind of environment like this. So yeah, I'm trying to get better at landscape, you guys. Let me know down below if you have any tips or tricks on how I can get better at landscaping, because I would definitely really like to know that. So it is getting really bright in here now. Maybe I'm gonna adjust the blinds one more time. Sorry, guys. Okay, I feel like it's a little bit better now. Okay. So as you guys can see now, I'm doing like the master bedroom, or like the master house, I guess. But it just has a nice, beautiful master bed, and then a little mini like living room area with like a coffee table, beautiful couches, and then a TV. And my favorite part about all of these like mini homes is they have that nice archway that just opens right up onto your balcony. So each one of these has like a balcony or deck. It's not really a balcony, it's more like a deck. What is that called when it's just over water? Probably like a deck or a dock. I don't know, but every single house has one, so that you can just walk right onto your luxurious ocean view, and you're kind of on like a private island. It's kind of crazy. When you look at the surroundings, there's like nothing really immediately to your left or right. You're kind of secluded in your own little luxurious world. So it's pretty nice, you guys. I would definitely want to live here, I think. Yeah, I made it completely livable. One thing I struggle with is trying to make it a livable residential place and not a vacation world, because I always think like, oh, it's a beach place, it's a vacation world, but it's not. It's actually completely livable residential. So you need to put all of the things that you need to survive here. So obviously you'll see later I put a lot of ocean and water activities and stuff, but I also put like a TV, a computer, a desk, stuff like that. If like the kids are going to school, you're gonna need a desk and stuff. Is there school here? There must be school, right? The kids still go to school even though they live on the island. I guess they just go off and you don't really know where they go. I haven't actually tested that out with kids, but I'm sure they still attend school even though they live on a deserted island. So it's probably fine, guys. It's probably fine. But basically, as you can see now, I'm doing the common area, the kitchen, and yeah, I kind of just made it very open concept, of course. I feel like when you live in a breezy beach house like this, you kind of have to make it open concept. It would feel a little bit weird to have like all these closed off rooms, because realistically, you'd want to be able to look out onto the ocean and see the beautiful water wherever you are in the home. So I definitely want to make sure that the sight lines were good and stuff like that. And here you'll see I do this cool trick with the sink, the kitchen sink. I kind of raise it up. It's like a standalone sink, but I raise it up so that it looks like it's on top of the counter, and it looks like it's one of those like over-the-counter sinks. And I actually learned that from my friend Kristen. She was one of the game changers that attended EA Play. She's a lovely, beautiful Canadian YouTuber as well. And yeah, I met her at EA Play, and I just saw her renovation of one of the houses in Sulani, and she did that trick with the sink, so I thought it was so clever. So I'll link her channel down below if you guys want to check her out. But yeah, we hung out at EA Play. We became pretty good friends, so I really love her and I really love her builds, and she's Canadian like me, so definitely go check her out. But pretty much, as you guys can see, I'm just, putting in the furniture to make this home like livable. So the desk, the dining, the bathrooms. I put like 2 bathrooms on the edges there just because it's more convenient for gameplay, but I really don't like furnishing bathrooms, nor do I really care. That sounds bad, but like there's only so much you can do with bathrooms, I feel like, and I just kind of put them in for functionality and trying to just make all the pieces fit. All you need is a shower, a sink, and a toilet, and an optional tub, and we're done. Like, I don't really put any design aspects into the bathrooms, so I didn't even show the speed build or the build portion of the second bathroom because I literally just copy and pasted it onto the other side. So yeah, sorry, but bathrooms, in my opinion, just aren't that exciting. So on every single deck, we put like lounge chairs, and in the middle one we put an eating area. And yeah, I put a lot of like little pool floaties out there later. I guess they're not pool floaties, they're like ocean floaties, but like the loungers on the ocean. So you can actually use those in-game to get a suntan, which I think is so cool and so realistic. I love the like realistic aspect of that. And I think it's good because in real life, I tan really easily. I do. I go into like the sun for like 1 minute, even though I'm wearing like SPF 100, and I literally tan instantly. So, I want to put my sim self in this game and give her a tan like in real life. So I'm really excited for that aspect of things. If you guys haven't seen my Create a Sim video, yeah, I do Create a Sim, I guess. That's like my second Create a Sim video ever. I literally never do Create a Sim, but at EA Play, I did create my sim self. Like, I put it in quotations because it doesn't really look like me. It's just a girl with black hair. But I make her into a mermaid as well. So if you guys are interested in seeing some of the cute clothing options and the new mermaid feature in Create a Sim, I will link that video down below, up here somewhere or other on the screen, so you guys can go check it out. But yeah, if you haven't seen any of my other island living videos, I've been posting them over the past week. What are you doing? Get on that. They're really fun, hopefully. But if you do like this video, you're definitely going to like those. So definitely check them out after this if you do have time. And if you want to see more builds, tomorrow, stay tuned to tomorrow, Friday, June 20th. I am coming out with a huge collab with a bunch of amazing simmers and EA game changers, most of which I met at EA Play in LA this past month. But yeah, we decided to collaborate on a massive Sulani save file. So pretty much we were all assigned one lot in Sulani, and we had to build something for that lot. So the idea is we want all of you guys to have a save file to put into your game immediately when the pack comes to the public so that you'll have a nice beautiful world with nice homes on it instead of like the gross plain homes that come with the pack. No offense, EA, no offense, I love you, but the homes that come with the pack, the default ones, usually aren't the best in my opinion, but maybe you guys think they're amazing, maybe not. But yeah, we just decided to make a brand new world for you guys so you guys can have some pretty homes for your game. So let me know down below if you guys are planning on downloading or buying this pack, and if you aren't, well, lucky enough, I'm actually having a giveaway for a copy of Island Living on PC. So I haven't worked out the details of how I'm going to give it away yet, but I do know that I am entitled to one code to give away. So I will be giving away one of those for you guys. So definitely stay tuned on my YouTube, on my Instagram, on my Twitter, to stay tuned for announcements and stuff, because I will be announcing that sometime soon. So I think we are pretty much almost done with the build. I am kind of just putting things here and there, making sure that it looks good in all lighting scenarios. That's very important, you guys, making sure that the build looks good at nighttime, daytime, morning time. At least that's important to me. Sometimes I forget to put lights in so that at night, like, the build is pitch black on the outside, so definitely keep that in mind. So yeah, I feel like the screenshot should be rolling right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you thought about it or what you want to see me build next. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 build videos. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow. Bye everybody!